Hello, hello, happy Monday. What it do, Thug? What's going on, baby? Everybody come on in. We're only gonna be here for a few minutes, but I feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had. My homegirl got some questions for Bama Girl, and that's what we're gonna talk about. Uh-huh. Hey mamas.
What's going on?
Same old, same old.
Okay, okay.
Ain't nothing going on too tough around here.
Around here either, child. I have a headache. I think my headache has a name, and it's
Does it?
called Baby Girl.
Oh damn.
Ooh, she ain't got
You
on my
give,
nerves today.
you are definitely giving her too much, but whatever. Hey
Mm-mm.
Jay, what's going on, boo?
She got on my nerves today, hunty.
Okay.
She did.
You probably got on
She,
your own damn nerve, but whatever.
whatever. She didn't got on my motherfucking nerves.
Mm-hmm.
So come on in, folk. Come on in.
Please thumbs up the live. Let's get Bama Girl back in the algorithm. Please and thank you.
Let me see. Hey, Jay. Hey, Alpha. How you doing, boo? Y'all forever rolling the tide. Low tide.
What to do, Ken?
Hey, Kiki. You been behaving, my dear?
Oh, and you know
Probably
what,
not.
Alpha? Alpha. Now look at Alpha Thug comment. All I have to say is that Bama was 1000% telling the truth about the show. Hashtag two. Exactly. After hearing the recording. So see what I'm
Well,
okay.
hold on. Thank you, Alpha, because I'm going to ask Bama some questions. We're going to do a little quick Q&A. It's going to mostly be about the 2.0, but I'm going to ask some other questions just because. Not, okay, let's first be clear. Not because she owes anybody any explanation. I know you haven't been behaving. You need a whooping. Um, Not that she owes anyone any explanation. Um, but just to kind of clear the air. We just gonna clear the air a little bit. So, Alpha, I have no clue. No clue, hunty. No clue. Okay, so Bama,
Yeah, boo.
we gonna go back. We're gonna take this way back. Well, not way
Okay.
back, but we're gonna go back a
Okay.
little bit. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So when you first came on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
you came on YouTube to voice your opinions for things that were where you were being muted, and you didn't really have a voice, just being in the chat, correct?
Right.
And you at that time was a supporter of Babe Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So going through all the things that you went through, let's first start where things just started taking a crazy turn.
Okay.
Um, there's one situation I have no intentions. Hey, Miss Playful. Hey,
Hey,
Robbie.
Miss Playful with your beautiful self. Hey, Robbie.
There's one situation that I really don't want to touch on. I don't like you bringing this subject up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But before that even happened, um, you were in Orlando.
Uh-huh.
Your relationship at that time with Phi and Sean Bradley and everything, you all had a good relationship. Am I correct?
That was my understanding, yes. Hey, Candy Cane.
Hey, Candy Cane. Okay, so now looking back on that, did you see any signs that they really did not have that? They really didn't fuck with you for real. Like they really did not like you, or
No.
you still don't see that. And looking back now, you don't see that.
No, I did not have a clue. When I went to Orlando, well, let's take it back 2 nights before that because when I talked to Ty, baby, I was on the phone with Ty for about almost 2 hours just talking about any and everything, right? And
Right.
so after she explained to me, what the show was going to be about and all that, I'm like, well, you know what? Sure. And then that will also give me an opportunity to holler at my homegirl. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
Roxanne.
So it was a
Mm-hmm.
win-win. Roxanne.
Hey, Paulette. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I am being very, very honest. I did not see this shit coming. Baby, you talking about somebody blind? I ain't see this shit coming. But it
Hey,
is what it is. We're gonna roll
hey,
with it.
hey, Leah. Crabs and Halls. Okay. So, and I know
And let me just say this for clarification, just for clarity. I didn't even want to go.
that's what I was getting to. I know you really did not want to go, but you were convinced by a couple of people for you to go ahead and go on this trip.
Right. I was
Okay.
threatened, friendships, ass whoopings. Oh, baby.
Okay. You were told you better take your ass on this trip.
Yes.
Now, overall,
Mm-hmm.
looking back, are
Mm-hmm.
you glad or do you wish you had never went on that trip?
No, I'm glad
Hey,
I went.
TRG 32, you're glad you went. Why are
I'm
you glad
glad I
that you
went
went on that trip? Why do
because
you say that?
because it revealed to me people's true feelings about me
Okay.
and how they really felt. Now, while I was in their midst, oh no, everything was all Gucci and gravy. But when we got back home, you found out
Hey,
how
Beach.
people really felt about you.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, also while you were on this trip, you had an incident with Jay Dunn.
Mm-hmm.
That incident that you had with Jay Dunn, okay, when you look back on it, where
Mm-hmm.
did that incident come from? Did it come from you and your relationship and your friendship you had with Phi, and y'all both swinging on her, or was y'all swinging for each other, or was it strictly because of that Bambi interview?
Not only that, now the Bambi interview was a segue in between the demise of me and Jay Dunn ever having a YouTube ship. But what got me was this bitch come out thinking, okay, when I had a camera slip, that to me, because it was like a week before or 2 weeks before, and that is what had me feeling the way that I was feeling.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with Fine Babe. What?
Okay.
You
No,
know,
no,
I had
I
my
was asking.
personal
No, and
issues
the
with her.
reason I'm asking is because in that scene that Sean Bradley showed, it was like me and my girl got this. We finna beat this bitch ass. That's what it looked like. Okay. So I was just, clarifying why you had that issue with Jay Dunn. Was it because it was like me and my girl gonna get her,
No,
or was it
ma'am.
because you had your own reasons for coming for her?
I had my own reasons. And when
Hey Liz.
Ty came upstairs and she said, Bama, I don't want you to be blindsided, but Jay Dunn has just arrived. I said, where is she? Baby,
Okay.
I slipped on a house dress and flew down the motherfucking stairs. And not only that, it had nothing to do with Fi Baby. Baby, it had everything to do with me and her and our
Okay.
issue.
And that's what I was asking. I just want to know what was the exact reason for your altercation with Jay Dunn, where it came from, period. Okay.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with Fi Baby ragged
Okay.
ass. Nothing.
Oh, okay. Now, let's clarify this rumor about you going to Orlando with absolutely no clothes via Megabus.
Girl,
Oh, I'm
first and
sorry. You
foremost,
had a Kroger bag.
oh, okay. Well, we all know that's bullshit.
Okay.
Black women by nature don't go any motherfucking where without all of their shit.
So
The megabus is bullshit. You already know how I got there. Ty knows how I got there. And it
yes.
was not by way of a bus.
You are correct. I was speaking to you, and okay, yeah. Um, and the rumor of you asking Key Guard Squad, I think that's Key with the T, Key Guard
Uh-huh.
Squad. I'm sorry, I'm getting them mixed up. But the Key lady,
Uh-huh.
you did not ask her for underwear. That's
Girl.
some nasty shit, but I'm just saying.
Why in the hell? Baby, do you
I'm
realize how
asking because we are
nasty
clearing the air,
and
Bama.
filthy that shit is to put on another bitch drawers? Come on now. Come on. You know
I'm
what?
just
I
saying.
would have, let me tell you something. I would have
Um,
been butt booty ass fucking naked. My pussy would have been sliding all over them people chairs and shit before I asked another motherfucker for some damn drawers.
okay. I'm putting it out there, okay? I'm just putting it out there. Okay. So overall, you said you are glad you went to Orlando because it let you know where you stood with people.
Yes,
But
definitely.
it did not, but you didn't recognize that until weeks or a few months later, correct?
Right. Correct.
All right. So then you had a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You had a loss. And from that loss, you, I know how devastated you were. And you did misspeak. And you did when you said you had not spoke to 5A. It wasn't that you had not spoke to her. You were speaking about that particular day.
Right. So that's not me misspeaking though.
Well, it was, well, when I say you misspoke, because the way it came across, and when you listening to it, when you were speaking in that moment, it
Mhm.
did at that time sound like you said I didn't, I hadn't spoke to her, and then you went back and kind of clarified it. But sometimes when you say stuff, when you say it, that's all a person see. They have tunnel vision and they zoom in directly on what you say. They don't hear when you go back and clarify. They just heard that first initial comment.
Right, but
So
but my
wait,
thing is you have to
hey,
keep
Vaughn,
things in present tense.
I get that, but I'm saying, okay, Levon, thank you. Misunderstanding. It was a misunderstanding. You misspoke and then you corrected yourself, which made it a misunderstanding. But she didn't see that. All she heard was you didn't call her. Now, I know for a fact that
Girl.
you told me this lady called you. You told me, okay? You told me that between myself and Phi, that's how you was able to get through. Okay? Now,
Right,
you told me that yourself. Okay.
right.
So moving on from that, you and Phi had a falling out.
Mm-hmm.
Then behind the scenes, you guys kind of mended fences.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to stereo. Someone speaks to you and asks you a question, comes on and asks you, how did you feel in that moment? And you said you kind of felt as if they weren't there in a way. They weren't there for
Mm-hmm.
you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say that you didn't feel like they were there for you, but you say Phi Babe called you, how do you explain that you didn't feel like they were there for you?
In that moment, and charges to my head, not my heart. When the lady asked me that question, she was asking about, okay, so because to remind you all, my baby had already called herself going in on me and let me have it at that point.
Right,
When she asked me that question, my babe had already come out and did a video,
right,
called herself reading me and dogging me out.
right.
And so, do you remember when we did the behind the scene thing?
I do.
And I asked her, I said, well, babe, all that shit you said about me, is that how you really feel? And she was like, no, Bama, no, I was just repeating what other people had said. That is
Okay,
not how I feel about you.
okay, okay. I remember that. I do. Okay. So now with that conversation, I'm gonna clear up this also. With that conversation being had on a panel, mysteriously, the recording gets leaked. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I made it unequivocally clear Q did not record a damn thing, and Q did not release or send anything to anyone.
And Bama Girl did not either.
Okay. That's my question because it was said that it either came from myself or you. There were
Lies.
only allegedly 4 people back there talking.
Lies. That listen.
I said
Now
allegedly now.
because now because we were on someone else's platform, I don't know who was behind backstage. I don't
I,
know.
I understand. But from what we know, there was just 4 of us.
Right.
Okay. As I said many times, I've only recorded my meetings at work. I've never recorded a conversation over the phone or anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And you can say that that was not you that recorded and released that call.
No, ma'am, it definitely was not.
Okay. Okay. Now,
Hey, liberty and justice.
going forward to the allegations of you begging for money from this. Okay, hold on, because there's 2 allegations of money. The first one, you asked 5 8 for $100.
Okay.
Did that ever happen?
Never happened. Never happened. And that is one reason that I always said that bitch was dead to me. Because
Tiffany, they can drag. I'm sorry, hold on. Tiffany, they can drag, girl, they can drag. But until they bring their ass and drag me for real, they can kiss every part of this big, voluptuous, sexy ass I got.
ooh,
Okay?
why I got to be big, voluptuous, and sexy? Girl,
Because
ain't
it's
nobody going.
all that
Ain't
rolled
nobody
up into
going.
one.
Girl,
Okay?
whatever.
It is.
Ain't nobody
Anyway,
mad at what God gave you, but come on, girl.
hey, but it is what it is. So,
Girl,
and December
damn
baby
to
could
be
kiss my
on
ass
his
too.
motherfucking chat and everything they got
Okay,
going
we
on.
not all right. So forget that. Let's go, cause honey, fuck them. Cause until they can knock on 2920, they can kiss my ass. All
Girl.
right. So now moving forward from that, we're gonna fast forward some, and we're gonna go to the show 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
The show 2.0. It's being said that the show is a figment of your imagination.
Okay.
This show was never an idea. The show was never ever going to be anything. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That you were lying about this
Mm.
show.
Okay.
Now, last night Joyce released some recordings of
Mm-hmm.
um a conversation
Oh, did she?
between mhm.
Okay.
Well, let me just say, she didn't release the whole recording, just bits and pieces.
Girl, no ma'am. No ma'am. You don't get to chop and screw shit when you trying to defame somebody else's character and calling them a liar. You have to play that shit
Hey,
from beginning
Demetria.
to motherfucking end.
Hey,
And if
the
you're
hell
not
with you.
gonna play it from beginning to motherfucking
Hey,
end, bitch,
Tamika.
all that shit is null
Okay.
and void.
Well, hold on, calm down.
Hey, Demetra.
Okay. So what I'm saying is she did play, well,
Thank
she
you,
only
mama.
played a little bit to kind of entice people. She
Girl,
was
because they tell me she was over there begging for cash apps. Oh, she ain't gonna play this until you make my cash app ring. Bitch. So that's what it was
she
about anyway.
I did hear that. I did not hear the they said she put a price tag on it of $1,000. I did not hear that. Okay. And that I didn't hear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know nothing about no price tag. But excuse me, she did say she's gonna get paid for her pain.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's on Star.
So she and Shelly were up
Mhm.
there, and they
Let me text
they
it to
were
you. All right.
Huh?
Wait a minute. Hold on, girl. The children are calling, honey. The children are calling. Keep talking. I'm listening. Hello.
Hey, Muffy. Hey, Melissa.
I'm in the room. What's up?
What I tell you about talking on mute yourself? We don't want to hear that.
Okay, call Ari. Ari in there. Call Ari. Tell her come open the door. Cause I'm on live.
Girl, we don't
Okay.
be wanting to hear your phone calls, chat.
Girl, that was Gucci girl. You know, I got the answer from a Gucci, and the first
Yeah,
one
but
was Kiara.
yes,
Got the
yes,
answer
I
from Gucci.
understand, but we don't need to hear your phone call. That's why they got a
Motherfucker
mute button.
ever. Hey,
Okay.
Jasmine. What up,
Hey,
girl?
Jesse. Okay, so it was said that this, and I mean, ever since you came out with the show,
Mm-hmm.
it was said that you were lying. Now,
Okay.
sidebar, my take on it was what? Bama, stop talking about damn show. You know how I felt about it. I didn't want you
Well,
on here.
damn, girl, look in the chat. BamaGirl blogs in the motherfucking chat.
Oh shit now. Oh
Hey,
shit.
bitch.
Your mama got a jiggly butt for real. She need to do something about that. Um, block that bitch. Block that bitch,
Okay,
Bama girl. Block that bitch.
no problem. Gotcha.
But so I didn't think it was a good idea for you to, after the first initial putting it out there, I really didn't like the fact that you were talking about it. And I used to tell you, Bama, leave it alone. Don't talk about it. But you get folks in the chat start asking you questions, and you got to answering questions. But you knew how I felt about it. I just didn't like it being talked about. I just didn't. Okay. So, um, but this conversation behind the scenes took place. So I want to know, how is it that this show was a lie and a figment of your imagination? However, they spoke to someone that was telling them about this show that you were speaking of. So I'm
I,
trying to figure out how the two go together. Now, because the person, the benefactor who said he wasn't a benefactor, who, if I
mhm.
were you, I'd have a talk with him, because the part that I heard, he said you had mental health issues. Okay, he needs to get cussed out for
Wow.
that. Yeah, I cuss his black ass out, because I know that you've been speaking to him about this show.
Happy
Okay.
birthday, mamas. You know who I'm talking to. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, whoever she talking about. And so, um, okay. So I'm just trying to figure, if this show was never ever going to happen, if this was never ever a show, where did he come from? And
I,
how did he get in contact and have this meeting about the show that's a figment of your imagination, and he doesn't exist because the show doesn't exist?
I,
How did this meeting come about?
girl,
How did
I
they
don't
get
know.
his information? Let me ask you that. Do you know how they got his number, or how they were able to get in contact with him?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Because this meeting took place with him. Okay. And they recorded it. All right. They
Okay.
recorded it. Now I'm going to say possibly, and I don't know, Bama. Okay. I do not know all the intimate details
Mm-hmm.
that you may have had, but maybe some of the things that you said was going to happen, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, were those things that were told to you, or were those things that you said, or were those things that you were looking to happen, like,
No,
locations
when
and
I
stuff?
came out and repeated anything concerning the show, it was in direct response to having a conversation. It wasn't just me coming out here talking shit that I may have wanted to happen or whatever. I was told what I needed to do. I did it. And then we were supposed to have a Zoom meeting with everybody, and it did not happen. Speedy was
Okay.
out of the country.
Your phone is breaking up.
Is it?
Okay. It sounds like maybe better keep talking.
Okay. But yeah, Speedy was out of the country. Speedy was in Dubai.
I
for the
remember you
longest.
telling me that. I remember that. I remember that.
Right.
Now,
So
go
at
ahead.
that moment, he had so many projects in his lap. Our project was put on the back burner, and that was fine because everybody had shit going on. Bama Girl had her own personal shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So it was the timing that was the issue, not that the project was never going to move forward. Because as 10/11, the project is still a go.
Okay. So last night I did hear it said that what's her name? Joyce and
Mm-hmm.
Shelly said there absolutely positively was no talks of a show. Okay. I'm trying to understand, and I'm trying to understand, because what doesn't make sense to me, if there was not a show or no talks of a show or no hint of a show, where did he come from? How did he reach out to them? How is
And
it that,
why?
right? And where did the meeting come from between the 4 or 5 of them in talks of a show? You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
understand, because in one breath to say she lied, there was never a show, she made it up. But here comes this gentleman who talked about him giving Ty the idea for the show, and she runs off with it and tries to make it on her own. But he's still talking about a show. So I don't know if it makes sense to anyone else, but it doesn't make sense to me. Because if there was never a show and you made this up and you lied about it, how the hell did he come up and speak to these people? Where did he come from? Where did he
Right,
come
Lavon.
from?
Lavon said, what purpose did he serve if there was no show?
Thank you, from the other sector. Exactly. Exactly. And that's something that no one can answer. While they're sitting here showing you or trying to prove you to be a liar of this show, they're steady talking to the man who was talking to you about possibly doing a show. So where is the actual lie? Now I will say, maybe you kind of put a little extra stank on it with all the things that maybe they were going to do for the show that really was not put in stone. Maybe you put some ideas out there. I don't know, because I wasn't, I didn't hear all those intimate details that you had with him. But
Mm-hmm.
maybe some of the stuff you put out there, you jumped the gun on. Let's just say you may have jumped the gun on some of the things, or given out some details. Maybe you jumped the gun on it. But bottom line is, if there was never a show, and if this was a figment of your supposed imagination, where the hell did he come from? And why was this behind the scenes meeting? What made it occur for them to talk to him about a show if this was never supposed to be a show?
I don't, girl. Yeah, I mean, great question. I wish somebody could answer it for you because I don't know.
Okay. Because it's kind of funny. Yeah, maybe you did put too much information out there, or maybe you put some information out there that was not, I'm gonna just say, true, as far as the activities, or some of the things, that the perks or whatever that goes along with the show. But
Mm-hmm.
bottom line is, there was talk of a second show. Outside of
Right.
that, I don't give a damn about when it was going to take place, who was going to be in it. None of that is what I'm trying to. I don't care how that was going. I just want to know if there was going to be a show. Yes or no? If there was talks of a second show. Yes or no? There had to be some type of talk about it for Shelly and all these people to have spoken to this man behind the scenes. He didn't
Right.
just come up out the gutter. And he is, um, they do know who this man is. It's not as if tying them are like, Well, who the hell is he? We ain't never heard of him. They are familiar with this man, regardless of what they say his role is, because I heard that he really isn't a producer. I've heard all kind of stuff about this man, but no one is saying that the man doesn't exist. No one is saying that this is just you making up somebody. This man exists. This man did come to you, or you did speak to this man about possibly, at the least, possibly doing a second show.
Right.
Okay. That's the big
And not only that,
problem.
that's all. Because the way that I know that people get down
Yeah, Lamont.
here on YouTube, of course they were going to research it. Of course they were going to come out and see. Hold on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when it came down to it, of course, girl, I lost my train. What am I talking about?
Talking about
What I
this
say?
man with the show.
Huh?
We were talking about the man with the show. So,
Right.
so basically, Bama, it's not that I'm trying to say anything other than, because it's making it seem as if you just came out and flat out lied about a show. That's what they're trying to say. And all I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to do is get it to where you can say, no, this is what happened. And I think Joyce kind of proved that last night a little bit because she played the recording with the person talking about a show. Now, she didn't play the whole recording, so we don't know what all was said in the recording.
Oh,
We
so
don't
she didn't
know.
play the part where she was begging him. Matter of fact, almost kissing this nigga ass for a position. So she didn't play that part.
I'm going to say no. I did not stay. I actually sent Joyce a message because I was in her bushes and I saw a few people. And let's clear these up, okay? I saw someone drop down and say you were
Hey, Tony.
soliciting. Hey guys. Um, I'm new. How y'all doing? Hi, Ching Ching. Okay. Um, it was said that you were out soliciting information for her ex Keisha to do an interview.
The fuck? Girl,
Okay, hold
what
on.
in the fuck
That is,
do
hold
I
on.
care
Listen,
about Joyce or Keisha?
hold on, chick. That was dropped down in her chat, and someone said that to her and told her you wanted to interview Keisha. Yes or no? Did you ask anybody for information on Keisha to do an interview?
Hell no.
Okay, moving on from that. It was also said that Joyce asked you if she could sleep on your couch.
Girl, how the fuck Joyce gonna ask me some shit like that? Joyce is in Texas. I'm in Florida. Look,
I'm
when they
asking
put,
you, chick.
I know, but when they put these silly ass things in the chat, you got to make the shit make sense. We don't even live in the same state, let alone the same city.
I'm just
Why
telling
would
you the
Joyce
things.
ask me? Hold on. So why would
Mhm.
Joyce ask me to sleep on my sofa? Joyce has a sofa, a whole apartment. Did I miss something?
Well, now because you said that she was homeless, and you were asking if she could sleep on your. You said this is what they said. You said,
Girl.
okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now, it was another question they asked her. I'm trying to think. Let me think. But what happened was, I kind of, when I saw that, I was trying to text Joyce. I didn't want to drop down in her chat and make any big scene or anything. So I text Joyce behind the scene to tell her, be careful. Some of these people are here dropping questions and they're lying. Okay, they're lying on Bama. She didn't say you try to interview Keisha. It was something else. It's one other thing that they said, and I can't really think of it
Because they
just
should
yet.
have been able to give her the timestamp from when I
Well,
said that shit.
okay, but she decided to say something on live, which I really didn't want her to do because I was not trying to draw any unnecessary attention. So I had to drop down and say, yeah, I said it, because see, then it'd be all cute trying to call Bama a liar behind the scenes. So no, that was not the case, not at all. But you did insinuate and say she was homeless. You did.
Okay, so let me just say this.
Okay.
If that's what I insinuated and that's what I said, it is what it is. But she didn't ask me to sleep on my motherfucking sofa. We're
Okay.
not
Well,
even in the
no.
same state.
Okay. No, I'm just saying it was said that you said she was homeless and she asked you to sleep on the couch. She did not ask you that.
No, she did not.
Okay. And you did not. Okay. So that's what they're saying that you were saying, that she said that. And it was something else, and it's going to drive me motherfucking crazy until I figure out what it was. But it was another
Okay.
lie.
Look, Kate's comment says she said she was behind in her rent.
Oh, I ain't know nothing about that. I don't know anything about her and her rent. I don't know nothing about that. But okay. But it was another question, and it's going to irk my soul. I'm trying to think of the other question. But it was something else that they lied on you and said. And I was trying to inform her that they were telling lies on you in the chat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just kind of crazy that all of this is coming out about you lying, and they say you are known for telling these lies, and I'm trying to figure out where the lie is. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where the lie is. That's why I wanted to ask you to clarify some of the stuff they swear you're lying about. Okay, as far as that one situation, I don't give a fuck what they think about that. That's not something I like to discuss. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to discuss. I'm not going to discuss. They can say
Mm-hmm.
you lying about that all you want, all they want,
Well,
but I'm not
okay.
discussing that. But everything else, I just want you to clear the air on, because they're gonna think what they want to think anyway. They're definitely gonna say, "Oh, she a lie." You can't change people's mind, but people with a quarter of a brain and with half a common sense, they will know some of the shit that you're saying. It can't be a lie if you have someone playing recordings and kind of verifying what you're saying.
Pup, did I, and I said the people should have been paying their rent. That's what I said. And just because the people put in a moratorium on the rent, the people also said if you can pay it, pay it. Do not let it build up. So a hit dog must be hollering.
Oh, I do know the other lie that you were telling people that this wasn't it, but it was something else, but you're telling people that Joyce is trying to do you. You telling
Do
people that.
what?
Do her.
Ew,
I'm
girl.
just saying that's what they're telling her. That's what they're telling her.
Nah, I'm about to throw up in my motherfucking mouth.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. These are the things that I heard, and these are the things that were said last night. And I want you to have your chance to just say what's what.
I get it. I totally get it.
Okay.
I didn't even know that all that shit had been said. But baby, you offended about the rent comment that I made. Well, damn, is it true? Could they tell me? Somebody tried to tell a lie and say something it was about a damn dog, and that's why they got put out. When in actuality, it was about the rent. And you right here doing all these motherfucking shopping hauls and showing people what the fuck you are, them balling and all this shit. Why the fuck you out here doing all this goddamn shopping and you ain't paying their rent? Get the fuck on.
Okay. Besides that, child, I'm just saying these are some of the things that they're saying. Bama's lying. Bama's lying. Bama's lying. Bama's lying. Some shit just really is so utterly ridiculous that it does not even And you shouldn't even dignify with an answer, quite honestly. I really shouldn't have asked you about the underwear thing because I thought that was the ignorantest shit I ever heard in my life.
Girl,
And
who
only
gonna
an
put somebody
ignorant
else's drawers
motherfucker would
on?
bring that up. Only that was just ignorant, you know. And why was if that, let's just say someone came like that, not you but anybody, if someone came like that and really didn't have anything, instead of, I mean, why do you find humor in that? If someone really is in a place of not having something, or you may feel that they need it, why would you, where's the humor in that?
Well,
Why do
I
you
feel like
find
this.
humor?
If you know that someone is already in dire straits, had I been in dire straits, would never have gone.
Well, exactly. True. True. Okay. But the fact is, if let's say you did go, or if that person, a person did go in those conditions, you think that's something to make fun of? I don't give a damn. You really think that is something to sit? But I guess that's what the beefing sector is for, to humiliate people. I guess that's what they want to do. But what type of human are you? Because if I'm not mistaken, they kind of drug Wiley a little bit. They had little shit to say about him.
They did
You know,
From the Atlanta shooting. You're right.
yeah. Why would you do that? You a fucking miserable motherfucker is what you are, to do some shit
But
like that.
anything for content. Anything for content.
You got to be a miserable motherfucker for real, because you don't know what that person is going through. You people don't understand what a person could be going through. And if someone actually did show up, now do I believe for a second you showed up with no clothes? Hell no. But if you did, and there were people there that would call themselves your actual friend, even if y'all fell out, why would that be a joke to them? You know what I'm saying? Why would
Oh,
that
I
be a
get it.
joke?
But then that also lets me further know that you never gave a fuck about me, period. And
I
not
can
only
agree.
that, when you came, because if you remember, when we came back from Orlando, this bitch did a whole video talking about being triggered. Did she not?
Um.
Oh, she did. Now,
Okay.
it was all centered around the fact that she had saw my burns and my scars and my war wounds, right? Only
Okay.
for
Hold
this
on.
nigga.
Glenn said you have said some messed up things too. She has, but did she talk about a person? I mean, because Bama has, everyone has on here, but has she downed and dogged somebody that could have possibly been in a position of being on the verge of having
Jumping off the
absolutely
ledge.
nothing, having nothing, about to lose, like she said, jumping off the ledge? I'm just saying. For
So,
someone that's supposed to
Glenn,
be her
you want to
friend.
come over here and check me for some messed up things that I said, but baby, I never started the shit. Did you go over there and try to check them in their fucking chat? I'm just trying to see. Did you go over there and check them? Attempt to check them anyway. Because if you didn't, why are you talking to me?
And let's be clear, Glenn. Let's be 100% clear. There may be things that Bama has said or mentioned, and I be like, Bama, but you know what I don't do? I don't come
Okay, now
out here
Glenn's
on
talking about
YouTube
I
and
don't
talk
do
shit.
them. You don't do them, but you gonna come over here and try to check me? How the hell does that even work?
Well, I'm just saying,
How does that work, boo?
I've always told Bama, there's shit that she says I don't always agree with, but I don't come on here and say it. I talk to Bama behind the scenes, because that's not for me to come on here and chastise her like a 3-year-old.
And
Started
trust me, she would definitely. Oh, you was wrong for that, bitch. Why'd you say that,
What names
baby?
do I need to call? What are you talking about, April Rain? What names do I need to call? I'm not talking about anybody. What are you referring to? I'm just asking Bama questions. I'm not talking about anybody. So please explain. Because you were one of the ones in Joyce's chat talking shit about Bama.
Oh,
Hey, Nikki, sis. That's my baby.
hey, Nikki, baby.
I mean, you were, in all honesty. So I'm trying to, what names am I not calling? And no shade to you, but what names am I not calling?
And
What do
then my
you,
thing is, if you really don't see it for me, why are you even typing in the chat? I
and
mean, yeah, you have an opinion, and all opinions are welcomed. But if you've already been seen in someone else's chat talking shit about Bama girl, what the fuck made you think it was all right to come
And the
over here?
crazy thing is, I'm not up here to talk about anybody. What I'm up here doing is asking Bama to clear her name. I'm not talking about anybody. What are you talking about? That's the crazy thing. Q is not up here talking about anybody. I'm telling Bama what's being said and for Bama to clear her name because, in all honesty, people love to drag her name through the mud. And yes, she should be able to clear her name. No, she does not care. Yes, I try to get her to care a little bit more. No, she really does not give a fuck. No, she really did not want to do this little Q&A up here. But I do want her to kind of try and get people to understand her point of view.
Yes, I did. Let me reset it.
Lavon says, I don't drag people. That's not what I do. That's not even in my character, for real. I don't
Okay.
drag people. I don't sit up here and talk down on people. I don't have to. People who do shit like that, they talk down on others to make themselves feel better. And I don't have to do that at all. I'm good with me. So I don't talk down. I could cuss your ass out and still don't talk down on you. So Nikki, my sis with her crazy self. That's my girl. Um let's see. Oh, oops, hold on. Okay.
No, all opinions are welcome, but what you will not do is be disrespectful.
Go kid. If you don't, what makes you? Let me ask you something, go kid. Why don't you think all opinions are not welcome? Now, opinions are welcome. Lies are not. I don't do lies. Lies are not welcome at all. But if it's an opinion, it's an opinion. And if it's a lie, I'm gonna correct you. Now, are you mad and you're saying that corrections are not welcome? Because you're gonna get them if you're wrong. Hey, Sharona.
Hey, Sharona, we on Lock Nation. What to do?
It just seems as if people, Bama, and it's really obvious and it's really sad and pathetic. People want it to be a problem. People are hoping and wanting you to be labeled this liar about things. You know what I'm saying? I just no one disrespect her. Who? No one disrespected who? Because that's all they've been doing is disrespecting her. So I'm just trying to figure out who you speaking about. Who didn't disrespect her? Anyway, thank you, Trina, because I don't get into this stuff. I really don't. Let me just say something to y'all because see, people don't. What some people don't realize, 90% of the time when I'm on this panel, Bama like, Q, get your ass up here. I'm like, do I have to? Hell yeah, get your ass up here. I don't mind coming up on the panel with Bama. Bama, I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get talked about. I'm gonna get dogged out. Why? Because people don't care for Bama. They can't tell you why they don't like me. Now, Bama is a content creator. They supposed to go back and forth at each other. But the fact that I have and will always have Bama's back, people don't like that about me. And that's fine. That's absolutely okay. If you don't like me for supporting Bama, I don't have a problem with it. It's okay. What you hold on, Bama, you see that? Bama. This horror. She done put me on mute. Here she go with that shit. Bama. Nikki, why you not modded? Mm-mm. Wait a minute, Nikki, you are modded. Mm-mm. Nikki, is that you? Or is that someone with a fake page? Hey, BL. Yeah, Alpha Thug people. But go and Nikki, say that from your modded page because you know these people just came in here with a whole damn troll page of Bama. So say this is your other page on your modded page, just so we know it's you. Melissa, she went to the store, went and got her some ice playing with the baby. Who the hell knows, child? Who knows? On the phone with her boo. Ain't no damn telling. Peppermint Patty, I think what happened is there was a show that Nikki, until I see it on your other page, I ain't doing it. I ain't going. Um there was a show that was offered or talked about. There was a show that was talked about. Now, maybe Bama was a little overzealous in speaking on the show, but a show was initiated or spoke on because the person that spoke about the show is the person that Shelly and Joyce spoke to behind the scenes. Now, I don't know what the conversation consisted of because that was never something I was a part of, but I do know that the person they spoke with did initiate conversation about a show. But I think at some point, Bama was just a little, she jumped the gun. Let's just put it like that. She jumped the gun on some stuff. I'll just put it like that. Bama,
Okay, I had to go in. I had to go in on the phone, Nikki. I got you, boo.
Do you know that's her? I told her not
She
until she
told
come
you
in
it
on.
was her.
She could that troll could tell me anything. I said if it's her, for her to say it from her page that she mods on. Hell, you had a whole you come up in the damn chat, a whole troll page of you come in the chat.
You right,
So,
Nikki. Call my phone.
girl, it's me. Okay, well if it's you, go to your regular page and say it.
No, she said she be on this phone too.
I know she does,
Nikki
but she was
Maria.
already in here. She was already in here under her mod page. That's what I'm saying. You go ahead and mod it if you want to. I don't know if it's her, but I'm just saying. Until she can prove it. See everybody in here telling something. Is that Nikki? Ooh, Reginald, don't get yourself in trouble now.
You don't know who you playing with, Reginald. Move around. This grown folk tease over here. Quit playing.
Maria, basically, the show was spoke of, then it was halted. That's all I know as far as that's concerned. Okay. Outside of that, Bama has not given me a whole lot of details. I haven't asked about them. That's why but I do know there was a show that was offered, or talked about, spoke on. I do know that. But other than that, that's something that Bama spoke to the gentleman about. I didn't talk to him myself directly. I just know a little bit. And that's why I asked her, no, I still ain't buying it. Still ain't buying it. Um,
Girl, if you don't leave sister alone, girl, go on.
I ain't buying it. But I'm just saying, I don't think I don't think that Bama was trying to um jump the gun too much. I just think that she was just a little overzealous about it and put out more information than she should have. That's just how I feel. But I don't think that there was not a lie. She was spoke to it was something that was spoke on. How the hell did she get the man's information? How the hell did she start talking to the man if it was never she wasn't approached with it? People don't think.
Hell, he was the one that told me about Lily. I didn't even know that she had passed. I
I'm
can't.
just saying. I'm just
And
saying.
I can't and I ain't. Niggas
Oh,
be want you to bare your soul to them, only for them to turn around and still question you, girl, please. I wish the fuck I would.
well,
Yes,
just
Maria, the very early stages, but trust and believe me, the project is still a go. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Cause see, if you look at it, the niggas that's talking about it, not a part of it.
well, again, um, um, Jay Wilson, he did say he thought you were lying. Um,
And that's
Deanna didn't
fine.
seem like she was too convinced. You know what I'm saying? She didn't seem convinced. And I can understand, and I will say this, I can understand apprehension because the some of the things that you said may have not happened at that time. But like you said, he went out the country. Shit happens. When money calls, you go. So I get that. And that's where maybe a lot of people, people taking a step back, going like, I don't know about this. But to sit there and just say she flat out lied about it, that's a little too much. That's harsh because something had to have been said to her for the other people to even get the same man's information and to even speak to him about it. For it to have been a lie, with the conversation that they had, should have been like, who are y'all? Where did you come from? What damn show are you talking about? I don't know shit. Who is Bama? Those are the things that if it was a lie, that's pretty much how I would assume the conversation would have went. He should have been totally confused if there was never any mention to Bama about a show. He should have been
Right.
confused as to where these people came from. What the hell y'all talking about? Who are you? Who is Bama? Never heard of her. Don't know about no damn show. That's the conversation that I'm assuming he would be having if Bama made all this shit up in her head one day.
Girl. At this point, are we finished or are we done, girl?
Um, yeah,
You
I
right,
do.
Beach. Beach never revealed the plug.
Mm-mm. No, I'm done. I just wanted you to say that. I just wanted you to get that out. Just say that. Of course, people gonna have a problem with it too, and
And
it
I'm gonna
is
tell you
what it
why.
is.
Because as content creators, we are all in the public eye and we will all be judged by public opinion.
Yeah,
And
you be
because I
judged
know
by
that,
public opinion if you ain't in the public eye. Shit, doesn't matter where you are.
yeah, so girl, I don't give a damn. Talk your shit. And my question is, do you feel better, boo? Do you feel better? Because see, I don't feel no way about it. You did what you felt like you needed to do. That didn't move me nor shake me. So I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. Girl, go on.
I know you didn't want to. I just wanted that to get out because it was just being spread. It was just being spread that Bama lied. There was never a show. It's like, y'all, for real. They talked to this man. Now maybe the shit Bama said wasn't what he said, and maybe she jumped the gun, or maybe she put something out there she wasn't supposed to, and he wasn't ready for it to be put out there. Whatever. But damn it, to sit there and say that there was never a talk of another show, that's a lie. Hell, they talked to the man. That's all I'm saying. And that's all I wanted to convey. That's it. So it's out there. Now people take it and do what they want to with it.
Okay.
So it is what it
Look
is.
at Sharona talking about why were they laughing saying you were crazy and yet they're the one that's on medication. Make it make sense.
Mm, well, hey, he did say you had mental issues. I cuss his black ass out. Don't you ever. The fuck wrong with you? And Levon, I'ma say she did check a couple of folks in Brother J chat. I did see that. I did see that. She was like, no, that's not what was said. No. So yes, she did check a couple of folks. She did.
Who did?
Levon.
Oh, she did.
She did. Yeah, Alpha Thug, they been coming for her. Hell, before December. It's been before December.
It's
And
about to
then,
be a whole nother December, and we still
yeah,
on this shit.
yeah. She stayed talking about mod her. Did she text you? I'm not convinced. You mod her ass and it don't be her.
I
Why
did.
the hell she keep saying mod me, mod me? I don't believe it. Tell her to text you.
I did. I did though. I went in on the other phone and modded her in.
Mm, I don't believe that's her. Prove it. Prove it to me, Nikki.
Wait,
I don't
hold on.
believe
Let
it's
me let
your
me
ass.
let me go back in here and see. Okay, let me go back in here and see
See,
because
look at that.
if
That
I got
picture is different from that picture. That don't look. That picture looks. Something ain't right. You see that picture? And in that picture, mm-mm. No. That picture that says Bama Girl sis mod me. Look at that picture and then look at the one above it. I pop a hole trying to use my page.
Yes, Lord. Pop, pop goes the weasel.
I'm not convinced. That ain't you.
I want to see you pop too. Um. Anyway,
Ooh,
uh,
He's so silly. Thank you, Levine.
well,
Levine don't trust it either.
all I know is I'm happy. I know who the real Bama girl is, and you're not this person who they try to act like you was. So that's all that matters. You're sweet. You're kind. You're cool. You're messy. I love it.
you wait till this Bama train roll down there to Nola. You ain't gonna be ready.
Yes, Lord.
You ain't gonna be ready.
Well, you know what? You know what we
What?
got? Hmm.
We didn't hear
I
you,
didn't
We
hear
got
you. You
Kiki.
that
cut
in
off.
common.
You went out,
Oh,
Kiki. Say
somebody
it
was
again.
calling. I said we can match our teeth together. Hello.
Ah,
You know
Oh
they
my
jealous
God.
because I took my one of my goals out and I
mhm.
knocked the other one out.
Okay, Beach, you see it too? Nah, Nikki. We ain't. You gonna
That's
stay
not
on that other
Nikki.
page, girl.
They got an imposter.
Yeah, it's an imposter in here. All you gotta do is look at
Hmm.
the picture. The picture looks
Hold on. Let me
cropped in
see.
one of her
Let me see.
it's cropped.
Hold
They done
on.
cropped the picture in one of them. The where it says Bama Girls sis mod me. That picture is cropped. If you look at the
Oh no,
other one
that's
right
my
above it.
that's my sugar. That's all.
Uh-uh.
No, no, it ain't. No, it
See,
ain't.
that's what
Nope.
I'm saying.
Okay,
Nope.
what? Okay, Ken, what comment that you said? No, it ain't. Which comment is that they made?
Go to the one
Oh,
where it says Bama. It
let me
says
see.
Nikki Baby. It said Bama Girl sis mod me. If you look at that picture, around the edges is blue, but then right above that, and you see her other picture, there is no blue ring around it. That ain't her. Nope, nope, nope.
Oh
Or
no,
there's an imposter in here, or it's an
that
imposter.
is my that's my Nikki. That's how.
That's your
This
baby.
one,
Which
no,
one,
Dad, she
Ken?
That's
said
how.
this one is not cropped. Yeah, that one isn't, but the other one is.
But
So how do we know this one isn't it either?
well, Nikki would have came up here and asked you to model. That's all I know.
Yeah, oh, yeah, Nikki hit the line.
Hmm.
Hit the light, Nikki. But that one is there is one that's cropped.
Crock pot.
One of them is cropped. So
You said pressure cooker. Oh, I thought you were talking about pressure cooker. That
You
lady.
know what, Ken? Ken ain't shit.
I don't even know I know who pressure cooker is, but why are we talking about her? I saw you over there on James panel today.
They said that's
Yeah.
who that was.
Well,
Somebody they were
yeah,
talking
they
about.
were going at it. Yeah, they were going at it earlier.
Yeah, the lady was calling me a you know.
Hit the
Oh
link,
I ain't gonna say
Nikki.
it. I ain't gonna say it because I don't like that word for innocent men. But all I
Oh
know is she
Lord,
was
no,
saying that
don't say
I
it.
okay. Oh,
yeah,
that
I
word.
Don't
was
say
fooling
it.
with kids. Yeah, that. Hmm.
Don't say it. Oh, she said that about you?
Hmm. Yes,
Oh,
ma'am. I don't even know the lady at all. Never heard of her ever.
mm-mm. I still don't believe that's her. I don't give a damn what nobody say.
Oh, Nikki.
Yep, I don't believe that's her.
Nikki would have hit the
No,
link by
that
now.
girl. I see she is modded on another page. She has another phone, but I want to make sure that that's her
No,
backup page, and I
that's
ain't
her
convinced
because
yet.
the phone that she modded up on probably charging. It's probably on the charger.
Well, she
Now
gonna. I'm gonna have to
her
wait
other
till she.
one,
I don't
that's
believe
another
it yet.
page.
She ain't hit the link. She ain't text Bama
That's
back.
not that's not Nikki. Nikki spelled my name wrong. She only spelled my name right so y'all
Oh,
can know that that wasn't her.
Okay.
so they trying to jump
I
her?
don't believe. Hey sis, I ain't believe that was her.
Hey, yeah, Nikki
Well,
Uh-uh.
always spelled my name backwards. She always spelled my name
girl,
backwards. So
can you get her
if that
off
person
speakerphone?
spelled my name right,
Hell is loud.
Shut up, Kiki.
That's her back here with this roadblocks stuff. Road whatever they call it.
yeah, but that's not Nikki. So I know if Nikki spelled my name right, she trying to get y'all attention. So that's not Nikki. That's a troll.
Okay. Well, until she can either
All
hit that
right,
link or
y'all.
text Bama, I ain't. I don't believe it.
Okay.
That
All right,
is
y'all.
kind of
Hey,
strange because she would
Kiki,
have texted her. Hey.
how
Oh,
you
I
doing?
didn't even see you up here. I'm driving. Well, no,
Ah,
I'm not. I
oh,
don't want
okay.
nobody to call the police. You know, they gonna
Now
call the
we
police.
gonna call. We gonna call NOLA on you.
They gotta look. What you know, I'm little, so all I gotta do is, hmm
Yeah, I
they
told
gonna
you I'll
take me to
put you on
juvie.
my neck and let you slap box with folks.
Oh, hell
Little
no.
man 2.0.
All right, y'all. I'm getting down.
All right.
All right,
All right.
All
y'all
right,
is funny
Bama.
as hell.
That
You know
ain't
QB was
Nikki.
playing you right on his channel just a few minutes ago, right?
Where did Tanara go?
She got down. What you say, Kiki?
QB was playing somebody on some lady on his channel talking about that situation with Bama girl and that guy, the little boy.
Mm.
I don't
That's
know
not
why,
even
but that
something.
was weird.
That's
First
not
off,
even.
they're gonna always do what they've always done. I'm not phased or bothered by that shit because at the end of the day, I know what the relationship was, and that's it. That's all on that. I don't give a fuck about what them niggas got to say. I don't. How the hell I'm gonna take?
What do they have to do with anything? I don't understand why is
That's
he
what I'm about to
like
say. How the
weird.
hell? How can I even take a crybaby ass bitch made nigga like QB ass seriously, or a dumb hoe that don't even remember her damn baby name, let alone where he buried it? You can't take no motherfucker like that serious. You can't. How can you?
Hmm.
Don't play what you want to
Hashtag leave the
play.
kids alone.
Okay. I don't give a damn about what the fuck.
It's just ridiculous. Why? It.
Now let's
It
talk about
is what
something.
it is.
I want to ask y'all a real question, and if y'all don't want to talk about it, y'all don't have to talk about it. Did y'all watch Jay Wilson last night?
We was talking about that earlier.
Oh well, yeah, I did step out. Well,
Yeah.
what part? Which part
Now
did
I
y'all
didn't hear
talk about?
any of it. I didn't hear any of it.
Bama, they want you to drop the link back.
Okay. Now I didn't hear any of it, not one word. But it was said, and somebody mentioned in the chat that Jay Wilson, Joyce, and Shelly was saying that I was lying about this show. Only for Joyce to play a recording, a recording.
I ain't talking about that.
What you talking about, babe?
I'm talking about this something happened in the chat where they said Kwani mentioned something about Shelly's son or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, killing his
Um,
girlfriend.
yeah,
Yeah,
but see
that's
that Kwani went on her channel and said that was
allegedly.
not her. She said that was not her. That was a troll.
I don't think that was her either because Kwani she would have went off and she would have kept going if that
Yeah,
was her.
she said she's blocked in Jay Wilson's chat. She said that was not
And that's
her.
true. That is
Oh,
true.
okay.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said she's blocked in Jay Wilson's chat. She
I
said that
had no
wasn't her.
knowledge of any of that. That was my first time hearing about it today when somebody put
It
it.
sounds like a setup to me.
Yeah.
Tropical punch.
Sounds like a setup to me. But my thing is, even if that was her, Shelly get on his panel for 30 minutes and she dragged Kwani daughter, and she was talking about the daughter being on drugs or whatever, and what I don't know, but she said something about her daughter. So why she can't bring up the son? I'm lost.
I don't know. You know, I don't know.
I'm just saying these people they always want to play victim. It's just weird to me. And she had Jason on her panel last night. So
Oh,
uh, Shelly.
oh, really?
Yeah, but my thing is, why do you have to get help from somebody who damn near stalked this girl whole family? But why you have a husband? She have a husband, right? Why your husband can't help you with stuff like this? Why you need help from another grown man? I don't get it.
Mm.
But I don't mind my business. I mean, people, like I
Let
said,
me see them shoes, sis.
my goddamn business. Fake ass
What?
people on here.
Ken, you ain't gonna mind
That's
your
fine.
goddamn business. I'm gonna tell you why, because we in
You
the
know
B
I'm not.
section, and that's what we do. We pay attention to other folks' business, just like they do ours.
It's just weird to me. I don't understand how her son is off limits if you brought up that girl daughter and her grandchildren. So it don't matter what situation your son is in. It is what it is. Uh-oh.
And it will be talked about, especially depending upon who it is you call yourself coming for.
Hello.
I ain't got nothing for you, nigga.
Nikki, baby.
Hey y'all.
Why
That was
she
me,
tell y'all
y'all.
that's her? I told y'all.
Yeah,
I
I
know my
don't know.
sugar.
Goddamn fake page. How they do that real quick like that?
So you mean to tell me it's two of y'all in the chat?
Girl, the one, listen, this is me right here. This is really me right here. Okay,
Yeah.
now anything else come out that motherfucker, that ain't me.
Okay,
I had to
did
go.
you
I
tell
had to
me
go
who
get her for you.
mod me in?
5 seconds to make a troll page with my darn picture. Lord have mercy. These people ain't got nothing else to do. Hey,
Okay, so
King.
did you ask me to
And they,
mod you in
hey
on this?
Nikki, they did it quick though.
Pop,
It was
go in the house and put some shoes on.
fast.
Sir. Hell wrong with you.
It was so, but Q was calling. She saw that it was cropped out, and you can tell the difference from the fake pages and the real ones because you can't use that content creator that subby um picture like that. They're not
Right,
gonna
right.
let you use it.
And look, I'm looking in the chat on my phone. Why the hell Nikki baby block Nikki baby? Come through,
I
mother.
told you I blocked the hell out of that hoe. Cause I don't know her.
And she don't know you either. Clearly.
Oh God. I'm
But
like,
one thing
nah.
about it, they will always use names of people that frequent the stream.
Uh-huh.
And so that's what we know. I'm
So
waiting on the
look,
hell. Earlier,
so
I
Nikki,
had my own damn troll page up in this motherfucker. So I
I
mean, hell,
saw it. I was like, how the hell Bama girl get down here? She up there.
look,
girl,
Nikki,
girl.
I went back. I had scrolled back up to that one picture where I said it had the blue ring around it. I think Tanari deleted it. I clicked on it and it's not even modded. That page isn't even modded.
Oh,
Girl.
okay. And
So yeah.
these people crazy. They don't like us that bad. They have to make troll pages. Like, are
Yeah.
we that bad of a people?
You
You
know
No,
how
know?
we ain't
many
that bad.
troll
They that
pages they
still
have of me? I got like 17 troll pages that they done made of me.
oh well,
Oh,
you
they
the
know the hell
master.
out you can.
You
Oh
the
yeah,
man.
I can't keep up.
Okay.
That mean you doing something right here.
They had two of them in Miss Cookie Chat, but
Damn.
I couldn't see them though. They
Now
must have
I
blocked
thought that
Oh,
me.
was
they
you.
had you
I
blocked.
spoke to you,
Yes,
Ken.
I spoke to you,
Oh,
but
okay.
they were saying that I was in there threatening people, but I
Nah,
couldn't see that person. I don't know
You
what they
know
was
what?
talking
I
about.
was in the chat. You wasn't threatening nobody. I think when you drop down, Ken, everybody get scared and go to, gather like roaches,
Yeah,
But
because
one thing
I
about
don't
Ken,
argue with people in other people chat.
but one thing about you though, you will click somebody link in a minute
Oh
to
yeah,
cuss somebody ass out in the chat
yes, Lord,
because
exactly.
you
I
ain't
would
gonna do
not
all that
argue. I
typing
would not fuss with you in the chat. I would click the link.
and come up
Right.
there and wear their ass out.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to tell people. But Shelly, oh, that is him, and here come Miss Rico. That's
Candy
him.
cane. I remember candy cane. Block they made one a candy cane. I was like, that is not candy cane, honey.
Thank you, next level. You're welcome over here, baby.
Yeah, and they be starting messing. Then that's why people said I like people be beefing with me when I'm not even on here. I be in new beefs every other hour
Mhm.
that I don't know nothing about.
Oh, really, Miss Playful? Girl, let me go over there and
Like
check that
now,
out.
Ken, you came up here to say hey to Bama girl, talk to us, play around or
Yeah,
whatever. You're not up here dragging nobody or nothing, and they
no,
still drag you. I don't get that. But they be over
yeah.
there letting people drag other people on their goddamn panels and shit, and we over here having fun.
And that's
Them
what I be
people.
wanting to get back to. I be wanting to get back to the kicking it. I ain't with all this other shit. So all this extra shit that's been going on these past couple of days, let me just say this right here. And I'm gonna end the live and get the fuck on. Cause I got to get what up in the morning. Now,
And I just
all
got
that
up, I
shit.
took my shoes
All
off
right,
right here.
I'm about to drop down because I got to go live anyway to curse Sir Queen out.
Okay, babe, we'll be over there.
Yeah, she in love with Miss Bless. I don't know. I thought she liked boys. I don't
Who?
know. Sir Queen,
I'm
aka
so sick of you, Ken. I
What
can't
a
Tobias.
stand home. I can't stand home.
He
Shut up
around
and
here
quit
dragging that
talking.
fat ass leg. He got one small leg and one big leg. He around here dragging that bitch all around you two dragging bitch. Shut up.
Crying. That's why Jay Wilson cursed his weird ass out. That was funny. But let me drop.
Okay,
Happy
babe.
birthday, Miss
But
Playful. Happy
Wait, Miss
birthday,
Playful
girl.
birthday. Happy birthday, mamas. Where you see her at, Nikki?
No, I was listening to her live earlier. And I seen people in there telling her happy birthday. And I had to
Oh,
tell
okay.
her.
Yes. Look at Giggle Bunny talking about some damn it, I just got here. Girl, quit it. But no, let me just say this, and I'm gonna end this shit right here because the shit that took place last night, it has opened up a whole nother can of worms because you so busy trying to expose some shit and trying to, I guess, shame Bama girl. Let me just say this as a side note: that shit was dead in the water. You can't shame me. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what you must think I'm playing when I say I really don't give a damn. The fuck? I don't give a fuck about what you niggas got to say on gone on somewhere. Sit down, run your head into a motherfucking wall, bitch. Because the one thing about it, you will have better luck getting a response out that wall than you will out of me. That wall will care more than I will ever.
Yeah, my girl dragging.
The fuck? You got me fucked up. But for the mere fact that you were so hell bent on trying to embarrass Bama, bitch, what you did was had now what you got to do is deal with the damn lawyers and shit because you did not have permission to record the conversation. Then you over there charging motherfuckers to play little clips and shit. Not really. I mean,
I
what's
need
up
a
going on?
freckle. I need a freckle.
I'm just trying to figure it out. But you thought that shit was cute because see the parties involved coming for your motherfucking jugular, bitch. I hope you ready. Now, everybody over there talking about Bama girl talk about what you was homeless and shit. That's not my problem.
Man.
But now if you are, get your grown ass together.
Father God.
I'm assuming that was the reason for begging for the cash outs. Oh, what she said, what they said, she said talking about she not gonna release nothing until her cash app start ringing. The fuck? If you so hell bent on doing some shit, release that shit. Girl, I can't with these
I
motherfuckers.
don't know now. I don't know. She might release it. I don't know.
Well, I'm talking about the one where she was over there playing.
Oh, okay.
And then was
Wait, so
Charles.
George was recording, folks?
I guess so, girl.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord.
And on that note, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. That's it. That's all. Deal with the law, bitch. Deal with the law. Now, but hold on. Let me just say this. Now, you want to call out Q, talk about I got your message, Q. But I would have been fucked up night before last when you kept texting my motherfucking phone when I was on live talking about the situation. I insert myself in shit. But when
Linda
the,
G. George.
when a
I'm sorry.
subject come up that I want to talk about, bitch, who gonna stop me from talking? As long as my mouth is cut from east to west, bitch, I'm talking. What the fuck? Mm-mm.
Alpha said Team Joyce and Shelley.
Okay,
Yep.
Bam, real quick.
Yeah,
I'm
baby.
sorry. It was something else I had to ask you, and I forgot all about it.
Uh,
And just so, and as far as Joyce calling me out last night, that didn't bother me. It irritated me because I text her only to not make it known, just to kind of keep it on the low, just to not bring any attention to the situation. But it is what it is. Okay, I don't have a problem with Joyce. Joyce, I don't have a problem with her. But now, what was said about you, and I want you to tell me this, because I want to know if you're trying to be trying to take my dream job. You know what my dream job is to be a
I
whole
do.
madam. My dream job is to be a madam, a
Uh-huh.
high class madam. Okay. Now, it was suggested that you said that Shelly have sex with the producer or something along those lines. Are you trying to pimp people out, Bama?
Girl.
I'm just asking.
First off, let me just say this. I don't have control over nobody else's twat. Nobody else's.
Okay.
Nobody but
I'm
my
just
own.
okay.
Now,
No, I'm asking because it was said that you told people or told Shelly that you have to do what you have to do in show business, and your husband needs to step his game up. And I'm trying to see, are you really
her
trying to
husband
pimp
need to
motherfuckers
step
out?
his game up, and she didn't cuss me the fuck out at that point.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Did you do that? Did you say that?
You know what? In
I'm
all honesty, and I'm about to answer you. In all honesty, I can't say yay or nay whether I said it or not. But if she said I said it, and she said she got the recording, play on.
okay. Another
That's
question.
it. That's all.
Okay.
But after that, then what? See, the shit still not gonna matter. It's still not gonna
Hey,
stop
Trailer
you.
11, how are you? Never seen you
Do
before, but how you
whatever the
doing?
fuck you need to do. I don't even remember the conversation, but do what the fuck you need to do. If you say that's what I said, play the shit. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. I was
It
just
ain't gonna
wondering.
change you.
Okay. I was just wondering because that was said that you said, you made that comment, and I'm just like, damn, Bama trying to be a madam in this bitch. I'm just saying.
Okay, be talking about a whole Pinterest at this motherfucker. Okay,
Okay.
girl.
That's that. That's that. That was my dream job, to be a high price madam. I want to put Hottie Flights out. That was my dream job. So I was just trying to see if Bama was taking my dream, because Bama knew that was my dream. So I was
Hey,
just wondering, but now let me ask you this: is it a possibility you said some shit like that? Because I want to
I
know,
don't know because I don't remember the conversation. That's
was
why I'm
you in that
saying
bottle? Were you in the
that's why
bottom of the bottle?
I probably was. Because I'm gonna have me a cocktail and ain't nobody gonna stop
Hey,
that
for
shit.
one. Okay. 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 I was just
Now,
wondering.
just like I'm saying, I don't remember the shit. But
Again,
hell,
this
if
is
that's what she want to do, baby, because you can't threaten me with no shit like that because I don't give a fuck. Do whatever the hell you need to do. I don't care.
okay. Because this is what I'm saying. A lot of people swear you tell me every damn thing. The stuff that you and I speak about, for real, doesn't always have to do with YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? We talk about
Period.
real life shit. That's
Right.
what we share mostly. The shit that we see on YouTube, we don't always talk about. And the things that you may have spoken to other people with in confidence, you don't talk to me about. You know what I'm saying? If it was in
Right.
confidence, I'd like to. A lot of shit that you come on here and say sometimes, I'm like, damn, I didn't know that.
Right.
So these conversations that you may have had behind the scenes, as far as a show with Shelly and them, I knew nothing about it. But when she made that comment, I was like, Bama out here trying to put people on host roles. I'm like, well, damn, Alabama. So
No,
I
ma'am,
meant to ask
honey.
you that. I forgot about that. I just wanted to know, are you trying to put the motherfuckers on strolls?
Now, if I was in that bottle, bitch, Kelly might have said it, because see, Kelly don't give a fuck. She would have your ass in the middle of Main Street trying to sell that old ass twat. Now, Bama
Okay, well,
girl, I don't know.
now did you insinuate that maybe you was going to the director's couch?
To do what?
I'm just asking.
Girl, now Q.
I,
One thing about Bama girl, she do
I'm
not
not gonna be
spread her
biased.
legs.
If I'm gonna ask about her, I'm gonna ask about you. And all you gotta do is tell me, hey, motherfucker, no, and that's it.
Hell, fuck no. Okay,
Then
Melissa.
that is what
Look,
it is.
Kelly strikes again. Because let me tell you something. When I come and tell you I don't remember this shit, that Q is telling me I don't remember this shit.
Okay.
But
Like I said,
if
I
it
ain't
was
asked
said
about
and
one
that's
and
what
I
I
asked
said,
about you too.
I
I'm gonna
might
ask.
have.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. All you gotta do is tell me, shut the fuck up, hell no. And it is what it is. You know I don't get offended when you tell me shit like that, but you know I'm gonna ask. That's what I do. I'm a question. The
I
question
know.
lady.
Yeah, you
I
are
do ask
definitely the
questions.
question lady, honey.
And it get on your nerve, but it is what it is. I heard it and I want to know what the fuck you got to say about it. Was you trying to? That's all I'm saying. And you said no, then it is what it is.
Look, so Q, you're asking her these shady questions just to prove what y'all talk about.
No,
Papa, what you mean?
no, Papa.
Papa. Look, I get it. I get the line of questioning because these are the things that had already been said.
And Puff, just to be clear, anything that I come out here and talk about, I'll give Bama a heads up. I'm not throwing anything out of just straight crazy at her. Anything that is serious that requires a serious heart to heart conversation, Bam and I don't have on YouTube. We don't. And trust and believe, we've had some serious heart to hearts. Those don't make it to YouTube. These questions are things that were said about her on YouTube. So that's why I'm asking. If you want to side eye me, you can do that. That's your business. But these are questions and these are things that were said about her on YouTube. That's why we're talking about them on YouTube. But if there's something that is straight up serious and that Bama and I need to talk about, YouTube will never know about it. That's done behind the scenes. But
Right.
all the
This
questions,
situation right here is not that serious. It really isn't.
but not only that it's not that serious, but these are the things that were said about you on YouTube. These are the things that people are talking about you about. And my thing is to ask her the questions so she can answer, because as you probably can tell if you pay attention, Puff, she don't listen to half of these people. She doesn't. So some of the shit that's being said about her, she doesn't always know about. So I'm on here and I'm telling her and I'm asking her. And before we came live, I said, Bama, do you mind if we talk about some of the stuff that's being said on here? And she said, go for it, Q. And that's why we're on here. So that's the answer to your question. No, anything that really needs Bama and I's undivided attention and it's something serious, no, it doesn't make it to YouTube at all. But this is just things that were said about her within the past 48 hours. And if
And
you
not
go
only
back and
that, if
listen
it's something,
to Joyce Live last night, if you listen to Joyce Live from last night, you'll hear it. You'll hear that question I just asked her was said on Joyce's Live last night. Ooh, girl, she said she side-eyed me. Ooh, chat. Okay.
you mad about it?
Oh, absolutely not. I don't. If you side eye me, you side eye me. But I'm gonna be 100% at all times. And if you don't, some people don't like it when you 100% at all times, so they may side eye you, and that's okay. That's a habit of
I
mine, baby.
mean,
Maybe that's my
and a
character
lot of
flaw.
people
Maybe
just
I shouldn't
really
be so
don't know
honest,
but
but
a
I
lot
ain't
of people
changing.
really just don't know our dynamic. You know what I'm saying? They don't know the dynamic.
Okay. Okay, and she asks, and I'm just saying,
Papa, I take my side eye back, girl. Save it for another day. Papa said, okay, look, I'll take my side eye back. Yes, ma'am, Papa.
Well, one thing I will say, the way this is me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I don't change, and maybe that's the problem, but this is me. I'm too fucking old to change now. I'm not doing it. So, but Bama, I'm about to get ready to get up in my room. I've been down here all day. I've been working. I ain't been in my room yet. I'm going to my room, get all nice and
I'm
comfy
in
cozy
mine, and I'm
in my bed.
in the bed. So only thing I got to do is end the live and go to sleep because I got to get up in the morning.
I do too. I don't want to get up in the morning, but I got to.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go up and I'm going to get comfortable and I'm going to see what's on TV. Oh, I forgot. Okay. I know what I'm going to do. So thank you, Bama, for answering my questions, even though they may have been a little shady to some folk and maybe they was a little too
And
direct.
guess what? I don't feel no type of way about
I know
nothing
you
that you
don't.
said.
I know you don't
Because
because you just like that. That's just you. You's
I
a I
feel the
don't care
same way I
type
felt before I
motherfucker.
went
That's all.
live, girl.
I know you just a I don't care type sister. It's all good. That's okay. You can be that.
I'm working on me.
That's all right. Girl,
I'm
stop.
working on me. It's
Stop
just
working
not.
on that child because you ain't changing. You ain't gonna change. You gonna forever be that I don't give a fuck ass person. Hell, you been at 40 plus years. You ain't changing.
And
I'm
you
just
know what? It's amazing that you said that because Gucci, let me tell y'all, let me get y'all in Gucci real quick. Gucci and his girlfriend fell out right today.
oh Lord.
And so you know how children girl be all on Instagram telling their business and shit, right? So the girl on Instagram talking shit back Gucci. So when I made it home, I'm standing up in the kitchen. So Gucci gonna tell me, talking about, yeah, he gonna point at me, talking about, yeah, that's what you raised. You raised me. That's what you raised is your fault. Because I'm whispering so he can't hear me. And I said, what? I ain't raised that for you to be out here mistreating that damn girl. Yada, yada, yada. He's talking about, I'm not talking about that. You raised me to not care.
Look at it here.
I said, and look, I'm sitting up there, look, watering, I'm rinsing out a couple of cups. And I said, damn.
Terrible. Terrible.
He right.
Well, you know that little one, she just like me too. I feel sorry for anybody. Deal with that one. So
Yeah,
I get it.
he's absolutely correct. And he was like, you raised me like this. I don't care. I said, Quinn, you can't do that. What you mean? Because I called him by the name I gave him. Everybody else called him Gucci. But now I said, wait a minute. And once he blamed it on me, what else was I going to say? Look at Bill. Bill, you ain't shit. Bill, you ain't shit. Tell me your mama telling your business.
Bill.
Bill ain't shit.
And you know she wrong because she whispering.
Anywho, I'm getting up out of here. I love y'all. Have a good night.
All right. Good night, y'all. Deuces.
Gucci.